Hello everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Layers of Fear. And, I did actually solve this puzzle. It was really dumb. I was being a complete and utter moron, and just not noticing things on the screen. Okay, so you see how it says, like, cat, dog, and rat, and each one of them's got three things here, and there's three numbers on the padlock that I need to kind of get the numbers for. And it's a big kind of picture of the creature I need drawn on the sheet. Well, those are the ones I need to get, and it's not really a difficult puzzle. I was just being silly. When I got here last time, it was actually a cat here, and but I stopped the recording actually at that point because I did like 4 videos at once. And when I kind of came back, it put me back to the painting, so I had to come back here again, and it seems to randomize that each time. So this time it's rat. So what we need is to follow these lines and go, so here we go. And so that's 6, 8, 7. So if I followed those lines correctly, hopefully, then it should be 6, 8, 7. Yes, there we are. We have solved the invincible puzzle. Yeah, of course. So yeah, that was I thought that was suddenly a difficult puzzle, but no, it was just me being very dumb, which happens far too often. Ooh, so is it just me, or is this house really badly in need of like an inspector? Ooh, I mean, for one thing, that's like the corridors are just not consistent, and it's really you know. You can tell someone's built a house really badly when the corridors don't even stay the same. That's just, you know, either really bad or really good design. At least it stops you from being bored of your house. It's different every time you wake up. July 19. Judging by the silence that has now fallen over the house, I can safely assume that he has finally passed out, undoubtedly surrounded by empty bottles and tattered pieces of canvas that have become his preferred bedfellows. Every time it happens, I pray will be the last. I pray fervently, passionately. That sounds a little bit, kinky there, miss. Our Lord in heaven, let him crack his head open and the rot spew out. Let him cut his wrist on the glass and the red bile flow. Let him choke on his own vomit so that we may all find peace. For if you don't, one day I will find the courage to walk down the steps and end him myself. You of all should know, it's not the lack of will that stays my hand. Amen. Well, isn't that just the most charming thing that you've ever read in your life? Yeah, praying to your god to get someone else to commit suicide. That's really pleasant. That's really the sign, you know, of the modern good Christian. Sorry, I'm just joking there, guys. My sarcasm can be a little bit acerbic at times. So we have a little closet. Clothes. There's a sheet here, but I can't seem to activate it. Oh no, it's like the back of a picture frame, it looks like. So, ooh. Things are really falling apart in here. This is a really poorly put together house. Ooh. We had another thing where there was like the sudden jump scare music just there, but I didn't see anything. It's always a funny thing in some jump scare games because they like set up the jump scare, but maybe you're just looking another way and you completely miss it. And the only other option they have really is they can like forcefully take control of your camera and make you look in that direction, but that makes it feel less like a game. So it's kind of a difficult balance to make. I found this game's done fairly well. The horror movie kind of aspect, because this is definitely a game built on the aesthetics of a horror movie. That's what this is really like. This game is built on the sensibilities of a horror movie, more so than on the sensibilities of a survival horror game. It doesn't go by the same techniques as the Resident Evil or Amnesia games It's definitely the techniques of a film. So that's kind of interesting. Ooh. Hey, sorry I haven't written in a while. I've been swarmed with work. I gotta tell you, your last letter was troubling, to say the least. I just can't believe she would set fire to your old paintings. Why would she do that? The lady in black, especially. That was your tribute to her, wasn't it? I don't know what to tell you, except to get her some professional help pronto. You could probably talk to someone as well. With all that's happened, I'm sure it would do you some good. I probably don't need to tell you that the buyer was sorely disappointed with the news. The new pieces just aren't selling as well as the classics. Anyway, I'll keep looking. You just hang in there and focus on your work. I know you still have it in you. I believe in you. Your friend and agent, Thomas Caldwell. I don't. I guess this is him. Right, yeah, it's him. He scribbled saying on himself, like, he doesn't believe in himself. Is this really all just a failed painter whose kind of work's gone out of fashion and he just can't handle it? What a sad, poor man. Ooh. The painting. It's looking at me. What? Is that a muzzle?
Fucking mutt won't shut up.
Oh, it is.
Hey, I can do that too.
Not more cruelty to dogs, please.
But
No.
You paint.
No.
No? Well, that's all right. Neither can I, apparently.
Okay, so if it's the character I'm playing here who's cruel to dogs, and I've just he's lost my allegiance entirely. Not that he had it much to begin with, because he seemed like a bit of a prick, but he just lost any possible sympathy I could possibly have. You don't muzzle a dog. That's just... Oh, okay. Let's see how deep this rabbit hole goes. Ooh. Ooh. Oh. Which one? Can I walk up this one? Can I walk up this one, perhaps? Ah. Oh, I'm being looked at from all sides. And it has a pen torch. They're looking at me with little red dots, and it's really loud. I'm not sure if you can hear me, because it's suddenly gone... Ooh. Full psychedelia mode, man. That was you know, that was just looked nice. It looked kind of impressive visuals. It wasn't very scary though. Ah, some water. Yeah, that was interesting. So I'm really paranoid about my work, and I feel like my paintings are watching me and judging my my abilities, perhaps. I don't know. Let's go forwards and see what occurs. Ah, more rats, more friends. Maybe they're leading me somewhere. This is probably too dark for you guys to see. I apologize. Yes, actually, let's see if I can... If I go into the graphics here, I'm gonna turn the brightness up just a little bit. Hopefully that'll... okay. To restart. Oh no, it says it has to restart, but it has actually just worked. It's funny how they say that. You've got to... That's a little bit too bright, it's making things go a little bit grey. I'll just put it, there? Yeah, there. That I think will make it a bit easier to see on the YouTubes. Okay. Ooh, there's jam dripping from the ceiling. Oh, what a waste of jam. No, not the jam, please. Is it all worth it? No, it wasn't. Jam's expensive when you're buying it in that kind of bulk. That certainly wasn't worth it. Why would I buy jam if someone's going to waste it like that? No. Don't waste the jam. No, more jam. It's just smeared all over the walls. This is a waste. I mean, jam only sticks to a wall like that if it's really good quality jam. This is very interesting. What's going on here? It's like kind of seeping around. Curious. Ooh, there's a cabinet. And a thing. Oh, might I actually have an item puzzle?
Hey there, princess. What? Oh, this is Daddy's medicine.
Oh
Whenever
god,
Daddy's
medicine.
hurting,
Okay, right, yeah.
This helps the hurt go away. No, don't touch that. Oh god. Wait. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Oh wow. Oh wow. Okay. Okay, so I am apparently an irredeemable cunt. Sorry for the strong language there, but that deserved that, I think. Yes. Woo! Don't look back. Well, I'm gonna look back. Ah! That actually got me to jump. That was good. That actually got me to jump. That was a good jump scare. That one actually got me. And they set it up well. Don't look back. And of course I'm gonna look back. I knew it was gonna coming, but it still got me. That's good. Well done, game. Well done, game. You got me. And it was a high quality get as well. It wasn't just a little twitch. That was full on. Felt it go up my spine. Leaned, like, lurched right back in my chair. The whole deal. That was good. Oh, that's that thing that happens when you take, like, a child crying and you, like, slow down the audio, isn't it? Fun fact, I'm not sure if it's true, but the story is, the folktale is that air raid sirens are based on that. You take a baby crying and you slow it down to about, like, 1,000th the speed. And that's kind of what you get. And that's also... Oh, okay. Okay. Okay, so that was actually a man screaming. And I can't activate that anymore. Oh, now I've got to do something with this. Very creepy. But yeah, that was how air raid sirens were done, apparently. You take a baby crying, you make it play at 1,000th the speed, and it's naturally unsettling to the human psyche because we are kind of programmed to be unsettled around a baby crying for, you know, obvious reasons where we can't be comfortable around that because we are kind of built to protect our own young. So it was a very effective way of making everyone go, hey, let's... things aren't safe. Hello. Oh, I was really hoping someone was going to jump out at me there. Is there anything in here? Oh, there is. More poor, mutilated paintbrushes. This game really has it in for the paintbrushes. It really does.
Took it from me. My gift. I want it back, you hear me? I will bring you back. Drag if I have to. I will make it right, honey. I promise. I will make you right.
For some reason, this game makes my computer run really loud, so you can probably hear it in the microphone. I do apologize for that. It's odd, but it's like seems to be really badly optimized for my computer at least. So I hope that's not too annoying. Unfortunately, I'm in a really small room. I can't really get much kind of distance between my computer and my microphone, so it's kind of difficult to remedy. Ooh. Noises.
It's hopeless. I just can't take it anymore. I might as well try to paint with both of my arms broken.
Okay, so I'm really falling into the pits. I'm accepting... I'm getting to the point where I am getting into the depression stage of personal loss, I suppose. Only my personal loss is my ability as a painter. Let's see, what happens if I can't leave? Can I switch the lights on? So shadows with no origin for the sound. Moving over here. That's the item I had before, so... Knowing logic of this game, I'm probably just got to leave now. Nope. Oh, I actually have to do something in here. Interesting. Okay. Let's see. Let us scan. Do I turn this off? Oh, apparently that just makes things really dark. Oh, hey. Whoa, interesting. Okay. And now everything's back to mostly normal. Yeah. Oh, that was an interesting time as well, actually. I turned the heating on my room because it's really cold. And just at the same time, like, as the fire came on, it actually got warm enough that I felt as a nice wave of heat move up my back. So that's really, really fun timing. Okay, so let's go back to our old friend, the lift. And see what pleasures it has to show us now. It says run there. Interesting. Ooh. Well, lift's broken. And it's like really dark, so I hope... Ah, okay, I can see a bit of stuff there. Oh, emergency lighting. Good. Yes. It's going to do a thing where that changes. Oh, yeah, we can see a thing coming up to us here. Flickery thing. And it's going to do a thing to us. It's going to appear in the cubicle with us, I bet you. Yeah, I can see like the top of its head or something. Yep, here we are. Hello. Boom. Heartbeats. So I think it's pretty conclusive that that's got to be my wife down there. Oh, interesting. So now I'm actually here. Oh, okay. It's like a birdcage kind of puzzle. Okay. Is there okay, interesting. Okay, so I just have to try do that, and it fails. That falls down a bit closer. Sent to the impending doom and all that. Okay. Doesn't seem like there's much of a choice. I don't think there's a failure or win condition in this puzzle. It seems like just a... Yep. There we go. Progression of things happening. Okay. Although, there usually isn't all that much in those drawers. I'm just not going to bother looking in them. But there's always something in one of these chests.
Hickory dickory dock. The mouse ran up the clock. The clock struck one. Word ran down. Hickory dickory dock.
Okay. So more clock-themed madness, apparently. It's a very, very common thing that clocks seem to drive people mad in public media. Maybe it's because of artists and the hate of deadlines make clocks in the sense of time really a very stressful thing to them. I don't know. It could be something along those lines. Let's see. Let's see if I can get back to the painting another time, because it's running in, I think, about 20 minutes now, by my best guess. So, oh, that's interesting. What are you? So I'm going to see if I can get to that much done, at least. Ooh, okay. Hello. Hello. Say hi to me. Hello. The thing is, at this point, My criticism at this point is it's done that same thing a few too many times with the woman kind of grabbing me and doing her shake face in my face. That's happened a few too many times now. It's losing its power. You know, it was a fairly tropey thing to start with, but it's definitely losing its power now. But that's always the thing with these kind of games, is how many different kind of scares can you fit into them. I hear a clock. I hear a phone, but I don't see one. Ooh, look at this. Some paintings defy simple words, let alone critique. A basic knowledge of the subject is an absolute must if one is to even try taming them. Babyface is one such painting. This art anomaly draws tens of thousands of mediocrity enthusiasts and Sunday attraction aficionados. In reality, it looks like the result of a week-long art marathon of a not very well-adjusted painter locked in a dark basement. Leaving aside the horrible execution, the painting excels in a hideous something. Oh, is it the... Oh, no, it's not the pulling of a bookcase. No, oh, we've gone Dr. Evil here. It's like, no, Mr. Bond, I expect you to die.
Talk to me. Why won't you talk to me?
Okay, we've got a puzzle. Ooh, a puzzle. So we have to find the number. I'm guessing the number will be... Oh, yeah, 363. That was not difficult. Maybe I'm just great at puzzle games. No. Okay, so 3. Oh, I didn't even know how these old phones work. Is that it? I think that's how they worked. Those old guys. Like, I actually, when I was living in Wales, when I was young, I knew a farmer who still had one of those old phones, but I've never used one myself because by the time I was of an age to kind of interact much with phones, mobile phones were a thing, and even a lot of house phones were becoming a little bit more like mobile phones, of the plastic handset which has a kind of wireless connection to the phone itself, or at least a wired connection. So, yeah, these are very much outside of my experience. Now, I was waiting for it to pick up there, but I guess that's not going to happen. Oops. See, this game is trying to lead me by audio cue, but its sound location isn't actually all that good, and it's kind of difficult to figure out where I'm meant to be going. I think it's over here somewhere, but... Yeah. Over here somewhere, but I'm not sure where the magic book I should be pulling is. If there's another book. Or another thing I should be doing to get there. I don't honestly know. This is very puzzling. Oh, looking up. Solved it. Okay. Oh, it's the don't look up situation. Okay. Didn't actually do anything though. Oh no, it turned this into a door. Okay. Okay, this is interesting. And the phone's still ringing. And we're up here. Things are happening. Adventure. Ah, here we are.
You promise.
Let's see if I just go 3, 6, 3 again. No, that didn't do anything. Maybe I have to observe things around me. Oh, yeah. 853. Okay, cool. Let's do this then. I'm glad it's actually putting in some puzzles, even if they're very minor. A puzzle, having a puzzle is necessary, I think. Ball, come on, out of the way, come on. Yeah, I'm an impatient, like, crazy painter.
This solves nothing. It never has. It never will.
Ooh, and we're off kilter now. Let's see what's going on. Hey, open and stay open, please. Come on, kindly, kindly. Okay, let's have a look. Oh. Well, that was a little bit dark. 354. Okay. That was a little bit dark, game. Just a touch. It is a very interesting control mechanism for a phone, I think. Like, why that system for dialing a phone? I always wondered why that particular system was developed. Okay. So I don't have a phone anymore. But I'm kind of being encouraged to go there. And then I'm going, oh, okay, what do I do now? Okay. So I fall. And then, of course, the phone rings again. Because it is the constant buzzing in the corner of our minds, which is telling us that we've done something wrong, I suppose. Maybe I'm reading a little bit too much into it. Who knows?
You deserve this. All of it. All of it. All of it.
Ooh, the phone's going all melty. It's turning... It was blackcurrant jam all along. Look. It was more jam.
I needed something to add the... How should I put it? Final touches.
But he couldn't quite get his finger on it, right?
Needed a finger.
Oh, I am terrible.
Chopped it off. Easier than sawing a leg. Washed it. Dried it in an oven. Fell asleep. Almost burned it. Will I manage to pull this off?
Is this her finger or his finger? Did he chop off his own finger for his artistic merit, or did he chop off hers? That is the question. Aha! And we are back to the painting room. And we have more items collected. We are learning more about our dark selves. And I will read our little bit here. I used to hate you. Even now, you must feel lost, alone, hopeless. Finally realized you always will be. The quintessential part, there is still a way. Finish it. Okay, so I am going to end the video here. And next time we will explore further into the dark mind of this sad, drunken painter who just cannot appreciate his overabundance of jam and fruit-producing paintings. Okay, guys, I hope you've enjoyed the video, and I will see you next time.